Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona are ready to trigger a fourth lever to sign three players. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Riqui Puig, whose move to the MLS has been completed after verbal agreement have been reached. Of course, talking about MLS giants LA Galaxy, of course, who have been showing serious interest in Riqui Puig's services. We are going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and also make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. On Monday, Barcelona activated their third economic lever by selling a 24.5% share of Barca Studios to Socios.com for a sum of 100 million euros. This move is expected to help the club take care of player registration for new signings this summer, amidst concerns that the Blaugrana might have difficulties in doing so. In the immediate aftermath, the Blaugrana could now be primed to sell another 24.5% of Barca Studios imminently, in the process activating fourth economic lever report Victor Malo. The Catalans had received approval from the Assembly to sell a 49% stake of Barca Studios, of which they sold 24.5% as confirmed by Joan Laporta on Monday. And according to journalists, Barcelona plan to part ways with the remaining 24.5% of the club's audiovisual wing immediately for the same 100 million euro price as they did earlier this week, through which they could plan to bring in three new players to the club. Unlike last time, though, they will not sell them to Socios.com, but instead look to strike a deal with a company from the audiovisual sector. The funds raised from that activation of the fourth economic lever would likely be used to bring in three more players by Barca, according to this journalist Victor Malo. So they have already made several top signings, but manager Xavi Hernandez is still keen on more additions to the roster, starting with a new right back and also a left back, along with another midfielder provided Frankie de Jong departs. Barcelona have already identified their priority targets for each position, with the club lining up moves for Chelsea duo Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso to reinforce those fullback positions, while Bernardo Silva remains the top target to strengthen that midfield. So the activation of the fourth economic lever, coupled with the potential sale of the young, would enable the club to sign and register all their players, even the new players that will be coming. However, it remains to be seen if Barca take this path or decide that they are content with the business conducted so far. Barcelona's transfer window have been a huge success, even though it is not completely successful. Let me put it that way, because we still need to get some players. Laporta is not satisfied, Xavi is not satisfied yet, but to be honest, so far the summer has been a one never to forget for all Barcelona fans out there. Signing in some quality players, I mean, what a joy that has brought to us Barca fans. So what this report is saying is, it's not enough for Barca to just sell three levers, right? Laporta is so aspired to make this club great again. Along Xavi Hernandez and Mateo Alemany, they are doing their utmost best. From their hard work, we can see them. And going as far as talking about a fourth lever, something that I personally was not expecting, up to 4 levers being activated, a possibility now that it is strongly considered within the club. So of course that will enable Barcelona register all their new signings plus the one that they want to buy. Also trying to balance the book space, depth. We know definitely right now we can't conclude if Barca will be able to register the signings if they don't go ahead to bring in some cash injections to this club. We've bought so far 5 players have entered: Lewandowski, Rafinha, Koundé, talking about Frank Casey and Andres Christensen, Evan and Pablo Torre. That is total 6 of them, and one can guarantee that registration of those players will be made easy. But we've been talking about levers that have helped Barcelona do this business, and they are now contemplating of going for a fourth lever that will enable the club to easily register those players. Not only that, but bringing in Marcos Alonso easily alongside Azpilicueta, and not to forget Bernardo Silva. Of course, Bernardo Silva, one of the players who's coming to Barcelona, will solely depend on Frankie de Jong's future. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go from here on. But so far, it has been a great success seeing the way the business of FC Barcelona's transfer have been, bringing in some top quality players, but not yet done with the business because there's still that belief that other players will be coming. We've been talking a lot about left back and right back. The priority right now as it stands for Xavi and co to strengthen the left back and also the right back, and Bernardo Silva have also been strongly linked as well, which could strongly be considered as Barcelona look to push Frankie de Jong out of the club. Then on to the next story of discussion. Riqui Puig is closing in on an exit from FC Barcelona with a transfer to MLS outfit LA Galaxy on the cards for the 22-year-old midfielder. The La Masia midfielder had been deemed surplus to requirements by manager Xavi Hernandez following the acquisition of Frank Kessié and Pablo Torre this summer. Riqui Puig was one of among the 5 players to be left out of the squad for the pre-season tour in order to sort out his future. The Spaniard attracted interest from plenty of clubs across Europe, but a deal that would satisfy all parties could not be struck with any team. Amidst this, the MLS presented as an opportunity for Riqui Puig, with LA Galaxy showing serious interest in his services. So according to AS Spanish outlets, Riqui Puig has reached a verbal agreement with LA Galaxy over a transfer this summer, with a transfer, to the United States of America looking closer and closer for the young Spanish midfielder. The report adds that the move could be a loan deal, for the remainder of the 2022 season in the MLS, with Puig convinced about a move by, former Barca Academy ace Victor Vasquez. However, the deal is yet to be completely agreed upon, and the two clubs must now speed up operations as the registration window for new players in the MLS closes on August 4th. So there is a good relationship between Barcelona and LA Galaxy, following the latter's attempt to sign Sergio Roberto earlier this year. Since then, there has been an open line of communication between the two teams regarding players who are not regulars at the Camp Nou. So, and Puig now reaching a verbal agreement with LA Galaxy. A journey in the MLS could be on the cards for the La Masia graduate, who has failed to deliver on the promise he showed throughout his youth career. Riqui has been one of those players deemed surplus to requirements, and a move away from Barcelona have always looked like the best possible choice. Honestly speaking, it has been sad, honestly, as a fan of Barcelona, seeing Puig. Normally, they always call him the fan favorite. We all love Riqui Puig, but there have never been a space for Riqui in that team. Under Koeman, it was a frustrating time. Why many of us thought that Xavi will come and make things better for Riqui Puig, but it seemed as though things got even worse. So I think normally the best choice for the player was to leave. Riqui is not getting younger. I mean, he's 23 years old, 22 years, I think. But come on, he needs to play. He needs game time to keep his career going on track. And definitely, what he's doing right now is a good decision. Leaving the club, even though I don't know if it's a loan or it will be a permanent transfer, but the move is going to happen. LA Galaxy in the MLS in the United States are strongly monitoring him, and the move is already closed. Verbal agreement has been reached according to this report. So interesting weeks ahead. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.